Alright, what's up YouTube? Got a shop update, tool review, and house update kind of all here wrapped up in one. The HVAC guys have been working the last couple of days on the house, and they got it pretty close. I'd say they were here yesterday and then called this morning and said they weren't going to be here because they're, I guess, had to order some stuff for it. But anyway, yeah, it's getting pretty close on getting the HVAC going, which kind of works out because it's kind of getting hot here, and I can turn on the air conditioner and just have it you know, blow into the attic rather than in the registers, so I can keep it cool up there when I'm working in the attic. And I guess the tool review here is a quick and dirty one here. I'll post a more in-depth one after I've used it a little more here. This is a Festool TS 75 track saw. See the I'm unbelievably impressed with this thing. I've only had it out of the box for about an hour. I don't really know what to say about it other than it is amazing. I wish I'd have bought one of these years ago for cutting up sheet goods. It just blows me away how fast you can cut and how accurate you can cut. I was just trimming off the edge of the board, and I had no trouble cutting off a 1/16. And this went all the way across. I just broke it up and put it in the trash can. Then I decided to show you what it looks like here. Yeah, I'm absolutely blown away by this this tool. The track has a grippy rubber on the bottom of it. You don't even really need to clamp it down. It just kind of sits there and grips. All these boards, if you put them together, now I marked them with a machinist square here, and this is actually a good, you know, brown and sharp square. I just marked it, you know, with a click pencil here. And all these, when you push them together, you can't feel a difference in the thickness, and they're all just unbelievably straight. I mean, this saw just blows me away. Like, I really wish I'd have known about them, you know, when I first started here, because it just speeds up sheet goods so fast that it's just unbelievable. I got a couple of extra blades with it. This is the blade that it comes with. It's a sort of a general purpose. Now I'm pretty much going to use the saw for nothing but cutting MDF and you know, plywood. So I got a plywood blade to go with it. It's a higher tooth count. I don't remember exactly what the tooth count is. Oh yeah, there's the riving knife that goes behind the blade there. And then I also got a rip blade to go with it because I'm going to try and use it for ripping down rough sawn lumber. My one gripe, well actually I guess I have two gripes. One is about Amazon, and then the other one is actually that it ships with a, how big is it? Oh, a 1900 millimeter, whatchamacallit, track here, which is good for cutting for the 4-foot side of sheet goods, but not the 8-foot. It's only like 6 feet long or thereabouts. So you kind of have to, if you're buying one of these, you pretty much need to buy either the 8 or 9-foot track. I think they come in 8-foot, like 9 1/4, and then 16 1/4. The 16 1/4 one's really expensive though. It's like $500, but I don't really have any use for that. I just, I think I'm gonna order a 9-foot one of these here for, you know, for doing the 8-foot side of sheet goods and for ripping long lumber. I can't say enough about the saw. I'm just blown away by it. As I use it here more, I'll have a more in-depth review. But I just, you know, I cannot say enough good things about it. You know, the motor is a soft start. You can vary the speed depending on the type of wood or material you're cutting. Yeah, I'm just absolutely blown away by it. I just can't say enough. My other gripe is not with Festool or the saw, it's with Amazon. It comes in this nice, you know, plastic container. The saw does, rather. And Amazon, instead of putting this container in a box, they just slap a shipping sticker on it and tape it up and send it to you. And yeah, Amazon just you know, shipped it that way, and the box just got the shit beat out of it, and it's got a couple little holes in it from being shipped just like this. So if you have the option, I'd just go to, you know, buy it locally someplace and pick it up in person, because that pisses me off that I, you know, bought the saw that way, and you know, they just ship it to you like that, and the case gets all beat to shit. So that's kind of irritating. But I mean, that's not with Festool or, you know, That's just with Amazon and their shipping. But yeah, this thing is absolutely amazing. I'll get to a more in-depth review after I use it here. I've only made 4 cuts with it so far, but I'm just absolutely blown away by it. It just is just unbelievable. My workflow here is just going to be great. This cut saw, or this cut table rather, is just going to be sort of sitting in here in the garage. And I'm just going to make it to where you can slide wood right out of the back of the truck onto the cut table, break it up with the track saw there, and you know, clean it up on the table saw. Although as accurate as the cuts I'm getting out of the Festool there, you know, you may not even need to clean them up that much on the table saw. It's just I'm absolutely blown away by it. But yeah, there's the shop. Yeah, here's the. It's kind of in a state of flux at the moment, but yeah, we're kind of getting things put together here, and I got some more knives for my shaper, and I'll get a kind of more in-depth review of and sort of how-to on the shaper and the table saw and all. But we're kind of putting things together here, and you know, building the cut table and all. But yeah, there we go. It's coming along nicely, and just thought I'd you know, show you the track saw there, and kind of wanted to get that on camera and say I can't say enough good things about it. If you're thinking about buying a track saw, I would get the Festool. I kind of looked at the DeWalt. It's about, I think, what, about $100 cheaper, but you know, like the Festool, like you can get router bases that run off that same track, and I don't know what else. Like, it's just kind of, it's impressive. Like their equipment is just unbelievable. But kind of reminds me of Hilti in that regard. Anyway, I'm going to stop babbling here and put the camera down and break up the rest of the sheet.